Hello, weirdos. Hello, weirdos. Welcome to the stream. I doubt I'm just going to the Necrozma raids that your dad's at. And that's the only thing I'm doing. I'm trying to get more. I think right now I'm at 530. That means I need like 5 more, which is insane. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it. But we'll see. Hello? I pressed E. I need to build Yay, but I don't have Yay's area open. Let me check if what's his face is alive. Wait, I need to check something. Sandrone, weapon, ascend. Where is this one? Oh, this is items. Oh, you get them from the drops of the thing. So I have to farm these anyways. Okay, that's fine. We have to do this anyways. So, yeah. Here, they're dead.
Surge, a moonlit night for all. Stay clear. Receive my blessing. No more lies.
Necro, welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Almost a year. We've known each other. Well, we've probably known each other for longer than that, but damn. Thanks, man. Time goes by so fast. I swear, it feels like I haven't known you for that long. But it's already been more than a year, probably. I need to get more emotes. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure it's longer than a year as well.
Truly beginning to thrive.
I think it's actually been a lot longer than a... Oh, God. The distortion you hear. I have a neck fan thing on because the room is a little warm. So if you hear any distortion in my voice, that's what that is. But it isn't that warm, to be honest. It's just that I don't do well in heat and humidity, especially my neck and face get a lot of scarring, has a lot of scarring and scratches from just not being able to handle heat. I mean, definitely. I know. I mean, just
If you ever
actually,
have
I
any
don't remember
questions
when I
about
followed
the
her.
realm within,
I mean, our first point of contact was probably Nymphelia. Probably. I need to check something, actually. Is the Cryo Regis fine? Is it up here? No. Am I dumb?
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
I am dumb.
Still,
I thought it was in
someone stops to
Liyue.
listen.
Maybe. I joined Noko's Discord relatively late, I feel like. Our first real our first real interaction was probably in there or in Hera's chats. This is definitely not the right team I want for this. I'm gonna get myself killed.
Overruled. Odds reveal that. Drop your weapons. You asked for it.
Stay back! The story has only...
What?
It has been a hot minute, though, since... Yeah. I wonder how long I followed Hera.
Midnight Vent.
Hands where I can see 'em. Final.
Leave it to me! The turning point?
I know there's a way to check. I know I can check. Let me check. Okay. How do I check? I don't know where to check that. I might be stupid. I might be stupid. But that's fine. How do you know? November 7th, 2023. It's been 3 years?
By
Man.
decree. Stop right there.
Where has the time gone, man?
Leave it to me! The story has only just...
That makes sense, though. But, like... Where has the time gone?
Transfix!
Odds reveal. Hands where I can see 'em. Drop your.
Decay!
You're very adept at using Twitch commands. Fair enough. Is it a chat message thing? Is it like follow age? Because if so, I know that one. But that depends on bots, no?
Justice will prevail.
Believe it's me. The story has only just.
Interesting. Well, this is why, like, whenever I have, like, Twitch questions, I already know who to ask. It's literally you. It's almost always you.
2,
If I have a question, I just ask you. Because I know, out of all the people that I talk to the most, you definitely have, by far, the most moderation experience. I need one more of these. Would I use the pyro one? Yeah, sure, I'll use the pyro one. Where be the TTs? I need to do ley lines again. Pain. Okay. So TT is very cute. Her story is very sad. Do you know TT's story? Well, it's actually sad and it's kind of good. TT's basically TT's. Do you know what she's one of the Chinese zombies, basically. She has died.
Thank you for completing today's commission.
But her soul
Here's
got
your reward.
sealed back in her body, kind of. So she died, but she doesn't have many memories of her past. Because her soul left her body for too long, so a lot of her memories are gone. I should probably explain how she died, right? She got caught up in a war between gods, basically. She got caught up in a war between the gods. The gods felt really bad about killing a little girl, and sealed her soul back in her body to try to resurrect her, which worked, but because they took too long and they weren't that good at it. She lost her memories. She's immortal now, though. But yeah, it's quite a sad story, but she has
1, 2,
a best friend
breathe. 3.
named Yao Yao, which is a girl training under the gods, and she tries to teach CC everything and remind CC everything all over again if she forgets.
1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and
I am not stealing souls. And there's a really funny interaction CC has with there's a really funny interaction CC has with Hu Tao. Hu Tao is
silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Ooh.
Hu Tao is a goofball, but she's also like a funeral parlor person who like believes that all souls should be laid to rest properly, and because she knows that TC is an anomaly, well, kind of, she jokingly chases after TC to put her to rest. Sparkle? I'm not familiar with Sparkle. I have so many pulls again. I have 0 pity though, so I'm not pulling. But my next pull should be guaranteed. Do I have 10 pulls here? No, I don't. Oh my god, I got so many achievements. Yes. If you're talking about absolute lunatic characters, Hu Tao is definitely one of those. But also she's like internally she's very serious. She was about to sacrifice herself because she didn't think there was any other solution. She's a very hardworking and serious character. Inside, but externally she's a goofball. Are there any recommended quests? Are there any recommended quests? It does not say it. Okay. Well, I do this quest. I should also do the theater while I'm here. Give me a second. Someone's doing a Necrozma raid. I need to go do them. I need to do the Necrozma raids. I need to get like 5 more Necrozma raids.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Prioritize Kiram. You did say that. I'm actually a lot closer to... I'm a lot closer to Necrozma than Kiram.
Xavier! Oh, and Shiori and Farina too!
Hydro Archon above. If it
Yeah, I
isn't
saw
my
your
darling
screenshots.
camera operator and clapper loader. A very happy Fontanalia.
But also, I'm a lot closer to Necrozma than I am to Kiram.
I'm guessing. Yep.
I think I already messed up at the beginning
You must be
by prioritizing Necrozma from the start.
Of course. Fontaine Fashion
So,
Week might
yeah.
be my speed.
A few new awards have been added this year too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Solgalea. I do like Solgalea.
Ooh, sounds like we've got work to do. Come on, tell us. What's Musketeer Pictures film gonna be about?
Oh,
I have the best poison.
about that.
What's
I think.
wrong, Xavier?
Wait, no, that's Naganadel. I do not have the best poison.
You weren't scammed by some shady investor again, were you?
I think I have the best
No,
Ghost Mega.
even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
I will focus on Kiram tomorrow.
We were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words. You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actor.
She's still an ice type. Kiram Black is still ice. Kiram Red and Black are still just ice type attackers, no?
My script is entirely unworthy of her. I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to
Zoids are pretty cool, you're right.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, She decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she
I know
was
it's
sad.
Dragon Ice, but I meant like ice type attacker is
Yes,
one of the
that's
best,
when
right?
it struck
It's
me.
not like it's an
Why not
electric
cast
type
her as the
attacker.
lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend.
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script? But is there even enough time? Isn't the prep work super complicated? We might not finish.
Think about the difficulties we faced with the Two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start. You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
well, leave it to Director Farina to have a vision.
We love Farina here.
The artistic passion of everyone at Musketeer Pictures is inspiring.
Necro, have you played Pokemon Champions at all?
Paimon's gotta know who it is.
It's available on mobile now. I don't think Amelie voices in Genshin. But I'm gonna check. Give me a check. Give me a sec. Yeah, she hasn't voiced anything in Genshin. I've been addicted to Champions.
Bina, what are you doing here?
Hello.
She's the one that Xavier...
Time passed when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course. Wait a second. Does this mean Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
Columbina and Farina get to meet now. That's nice.
Wait, so did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes.
I probably would
mentioned how
hate
I
your
wanted to
decks
visit
too.
the nations once things settled down in
Is Master
Nocturne,
Duel free?
remember? So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit. I spoke to Lana
I might
before
get
I
it
left,
then.
too,
I'll
and
get
she
it
thought
then.
It was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just, I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Lalma told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
There are people doing Dynamax Chansey raids. I would, but I need to use my remote raid passes for these ones.
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
That's some sort of logic. Oh yes.
Makes sense.
Also,
I did look at them, and I was gonna respond, and then I forgot.
look who's
I
back.
thought
Happy
that
Fontanalia
the
festival, you two.
I really thought the second set of characters looked the best, but if there are any pyromaniacs in there, let me know, because that changes my decision.
Star in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Haha, very funny.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley!
Maybe.
It's been a while. Happy
Borderlands is one of Hideout's favorite games, and he's been trying to get me to play it with him. So I might. I will.
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina. A friend we met in Nocry.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah.
And not the good kind.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of...
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though.
She comes up
Your
and
friend here
beats
quite
up the sheriff.
clever.
She beats up the sheriff of
Is that something?
Fontaine. Well, the prison warden.
Seriously gonna go around
That's so
punching
funny.
every single person?
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
Why can Mega Tyranitar learn Flamethrower?
So...
Flame
Of
Bass.
course.
Yeah.
Oof. When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Chevros?
That was the plan.
I am not on
Now that
Champions.
Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes.
I'm just here for the raid
It's all
hours.
for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good
We're going to the
views,
prison.
good atmosphere.
We're going to the
and
prison.
No production team. is messed
We're
up.
going to the prison.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
It's the prison. Like, don't even pretend. It's the
As much as
prison.
That sounds riveting. I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
I already have a shiny Necrozma. I showed you the shiny Necrozma I got today. I already got 2. I think I have multiple shiny Necrozmas.
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just...
I have 3 shiny Necrozmas. I lied.
Okay.
One of them has a fancy
All right,
background.
Then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location.
I have a 5...
Inspiration for the new script.
I have a 15,
Probably
12,
next to the
15
Duke
shiny Necrozma.
Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Wait, Dawnwing is...
Hey, Risley! Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road!
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
I have a 15, 15, 12 normal one. But I'm gonna use the shiny one, obviously. You know full well that I'm the type of person to sacrifice a little bit of extra damage a little bit of extra damage just for the fact that it's shiny. And I got enough. Fair enough. But it's like, if I'm gonna invest in one legendary, if I'm gonna invest in one legendary, I'm gonna make it the shiny one.
Drop for a film.
I mean, you saw my mega Rayquaza.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh, Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
But
I wish
it's
it
a
were
but.
that simple. The truth is the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep
It's
it in
all
good
Mega
shape.
Tyranitar
Seeing
right
the
now.
fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social
Weird.
rehabilitation for them.
Huh, you really thought... What you think, Xavier? Is this a good plan?
I've got it! Good messieurs and mesdemoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up.
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to
Oh,
scare off
so
plenty of other film
I'm
crews.
not gonna be able to get the
Quite the generous
Mega.
offer.
I'm not gonna be able to get the Necrozma then.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people, but an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
The winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things out then.
Best of luck.
Wow! The winglet seems even bigger up close. The rooms are so spacious. Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again. Anyone there? Hello?
Serious? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here?
Oh,
Nap too much to ask for?
it's Lolly.
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
See Lolly?
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
They really woo-ified Lolly.
This is just right. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes? The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
She is the new Paimon VA.
Think we might have caught her at a bad time?
And the old Paimon VA was annoying for more than one reason.
I don't wanna hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
Huh? You think
Yep.
so?
And also, canonically, Citlali has a major crush. A major crush on the Traveler.
No, wait, I told you not to say anything! What was...
It's the... also, they have a psychic link.
Her thoughts. How could I forget about that?
They have a psychic link because of a spell gone wrong, where they can... where any thoughts that are shared... any thoughts they have near each other can be projected at the other person.
Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the Traveler's hearing all this too? Oh, you clearly did!
What did we do? Paimon's not...
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. You're not...
She's one of my favorite characters in the game, actually.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to,
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot... You're the one who rented it out, right, Seedlolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time. Don't get the wrong idea, though.
That's fair.
I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life.
She's
okay?
just one of my favorite characters in the game.
That old.
Then why you dress like...
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere.
She's also an avid reader of everything.
Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it.
She's also, like, really, really old.
I tried
She
to
is,
find a different
like,
hotel, but
really, really,
at the
really, really
festival,
old.
Everything was completely booked.
Like, hundreds of years old.
Just as I was worried I'd
I don't remember the lore
lore
reason why, though.
Something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Wow. They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film?
No.
Oh, she's around?
She's nice enough, I suppose. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
Is it Charlotte? Who's the boss?
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
Who's the
All
boss?
right, the
Or is it...
captain's quarters
wait.
are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me.
Who is it?
Miss Guillotin?
Guillotin... Oh. This explains nothing. How's she back? How's she alive? How's she not dead?
I thought I said to limit the interruptions. Just tell them the aquarium is still...
How is she alive?
Sandrone, you're here?
She's supposed to be dead.
Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Sandrone?
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Oh, what a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could
She is one of the
that formula and defeat
biggest
Dottore
tsundere
once
characters.
and for all.
Well, her and Sit Lolly.
She did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that right. You're amazing. But how did you go from a,
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but yeah.
Where do I even start? Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia?
Polonia is probably dead for sure.
Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Polonia's gone.
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array. Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module.
Thinking module.
I just need to ask one question. Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority?
1.
1. It worked. You did it, Columbina.
The one
You
thing
made
she
it
had to
back.
check is Columbina 1.
But how did I survive? The self-diagnostics showed damage severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot. The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that? A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
Okay. That gives me little to no information.
A stellar linchpin? What's that?
So she didn't have a
That's
vision.
A rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, but in Snezhnaya, or in a Fatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third descender.
The third descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the
AKA the Sarita's husband.
Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third descender. Still following? For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone has a really strong wish or desire. Stellar linchpins sound kind of similar, so does that mean...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe. But thanks to the stellar linchpin's manifestation, it did trigger. And after my core rebooted, I was able to repair the damage to my body. I also managed to import the numerological array, along with some of Polonia's surviving algorithms, into this form.
Wait, does that mean Polonia is...
Yes. Unfortunately, Polonia is... beyond repair.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear that. But you also mentioned something about a final gift?
Yes. Alen often spoke to me about wishes and desires when he was alive. I suppose he thought there might come a day when I wished for something, and was willing to sacrifice my own life to fulfill it. So he left me a chance to start over. No, never. Alen once said I was his proudest masterpiece. That might sound boastful coming from me, but it's also an undeniable fact. After Alen died, I started studying how Polonia and I worked. Polonia is essentially a computational machine, so it wasn't difficult to figure out the mechanical principles there. But when it came to my own structure, that's when Alen, the Lord Artificer's true greatness, struck me once again. I attempted to imitate it when I created Catherine, but in the end, she turned out to be nothing more than a superficial replica.
What? But his creation skill, Catherine, is super impressive. We were shocked when we first found out she was a puppet.
No, she's nothing compared to what Alen was able to create. Some of the mechanical principles of my own core are still a complete mystery to me. Keeping that gift hidden wasn't even a challenge for him. Just a shame I had to waste it on fighting Dottore. I just couldn't stand the thought of him coming out on top. If you put it that way, the world owes me a whole lot then, doesn't it?
Wait,
She
but
is
all this still doesn't explain what you're
Alen's
doing here.
proudest creation and
You said you rented the ship and
the
didn't have
proudest
any kind
creation.
of fishing permit?
That's because I'm trying to go back to the place Alen and I lived when he was alive. My former home, I suppose you could say. The second chance wasn't the only part of the gift. According to the message, Alen left me a few other things that are stored in the house we shared together. I'm hoping that whatever he left me can help fix certain anomalies in my rebooted core. And help me understand why I received a stellar linchpin in the first place.
Okay, so go back then. What does that have to do with fishing?
And to think I'm talking to the saviors of Fontaine. Did you forget that the water levels have been rising for centuries? I can't just go back to the place I used to live because now it's underwater.
Oh, right.
With the rising water levels and changes in terrain, it's not just a matter of finding where it is, but also clearing away any sediment or debris. But Fontaine law prohibits unauthorized individuals and organizations from excavating underwater ruins. A Melazine caught me the minute I even made an attempt.
Why not apply for authorization then?
And face the endless slog of Fontainian bureaucracy. Besides, I'm a Fatui harbinger. The diplomatic implications alone
Is
would
she
be enough
still
to
a
give
harbinger?
gestionnaires at the Palais Mermonia a headache. A fishing permit, on the other hand, isn't difficult to obtain at all. Minimal paperwork required, and under the name Guillotin, the application was a cinch.
So you're exploiting a legal loophole?
Am I? That underwater home belongs to me. If I happen to chance upon it while doing some fishing, what's the issue with that? Of course, I do have to catch some fish to put in the aquarium, just in case the gestionnaires come to check up on things. That's also the reason I hired someone to man the front desk.
Very French-inspired area.
Isn't that kind of a waste?
French and
Getting a business license and renting
yeah, a
out
lot
the
of
giant
European
ship
and steampunk.
just for show?
Steampunk inspired.
If you want to run an aquarium that bad, be my guest. Use the facilities however you want. I'm certainly not going to stop you. All I want is to go back home and see what other gifts Alen wanted me to inherit. Hold on. Enough about me. What are you two even doing here?
Seriously? They've been in there forever.
They really woo-ified Sitlali.
Strange to say the least. You're lucky I was nice enough to leave the room and give them some space. Back in the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm the
They've
one who
learned
takes people out.
they learned from Yehoda how to make a really like whatever character.
Should I cast a little eavesdropping spell? No, what am I thinking? I'm Granny Eastly, the great shaman of the Masters of the Nightwind. I can't do something like that.
They really Yehoda-fied the Sitlali.
Ridiculous. Making me wait out here for so long? Where's their respect for their elders?
Ah, here they are.
I'm not sure if Sitlali or Sandrone is older.
What took you so long?
The two of you are already acquainted with Miss Guillotin, then?
Oh,
She is very soon. I'm telling you,
sorted.
the two characters here are the most soon characters in the game. They are by far probably the most tsundere characters in the game.
When she's not here?
That's right.
You'll excuse me if I didn't exactly ask for this little reunion. I wasn't planning on seeing anyone. Like I said, my core is severely damaged. Even with the gift, there are anomalies that are making things unstable.
You've seen my emotes, right? You've seen these aren't canon, but they're not real emotes. They're not they're fan made, but they're definitely like,
and get answers to my own
you know.
questions.
Anyway, just let Sandrone know when you plan to film Xavier, and she'll, steer clear.
I do hope I'm not causing Miss...
No! She just wants to keep a low profile for her own, complicated reasons. She doesn't want anyone else to know she's here.
Understood. I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Oh, and Sitlali?
Huh? You mean Miss Guillotin? What does she want? What? The seventh of the Fatui Harbingers? Why are you telling me all this?
I asked the Traveler about you, and I've decided it's best to be open in this instance. I can understand if you would rather not work for a Harbinger.
Random fact.
The room on the ship is yours to keep. You're an acquaintance of the Traveler, and I plan to honor that.
She's actually...
There was actually something I had a fact I wanted to share today. Oh, yeah. Some starfish are born with a birth defect that makes them squares instead of stars, which I think is fascinating. Instead of a starfish, they literally turn into a square. It's actually really, really cool looking. Look at that. So I don't know if this is like...
It's not a problem. The captain also worked for the Fatui, and he helped Natlan a great deal. We know that there are good people among your ranks. Besides, I've been around long enough to know what it means to earn one's keep. This isn't Natlan, and I don't expect special treatment. Besides, sitting at a desk isn't exactly
Besides.
I appreciate that perspective, great shaman.
Sitlali. Just call me Sitlali. That title makes me sound so... old.
Well, Sitlali, The Traveler and I are looking for something, so we'll be heading underwater together soon. I'll leave the ship in your care while we're gone.
Together? How often?
Not too often.
Jealousy.
We're heading out in a bit, but I'll be available if you need something.
You couldn't, go alone?
I wanted to, but she was concerned about my physical well-being. So she offered to come with.
Guess my mental well-being means nothing then.
Huh?
See, Tsundere. They're like the greatest. I love them. I love them so much. In fact, I was told... Where are they? Where's the shop? Where's shop? I was told I should... I do have enough. I'm getting it.
You're drunk. You have to be. Can I even wear this outside?
It is a very cute outfit. I'm gonna swap to my... I'm gonna make my other team real quick. I'm gonna use that skin. Because why the frick not? Yes. This is... the team now.
Let's go stretch our legs while the flavors are mingling.
I think... this is the right rotation. Sit Lolly needs to swap her outfit.
Just be quick about the whole thing.
All right. Our first stop is the Barrel region. After Alain left the Fontaine Research Institute, he lived in seclusion somewhere around there.
Swim.
Huh. This place has changed a lot.
No way.
I've been gone for a long time.
It's changed a
Look
lot.
around and see what we can learn. Oh, and don't forget to catch a few to take back. We need to keep up appearances, remember?
There's no way. Being underwater, everything getting flooded changed the way it looked? Oh my god, really? Sorry. I'm being weird.
Poisson isn't too far from here, right? It's
Poisson.
all a bit nostalgic. All right. I have a general understanding of the terrain changes and sediment accumulation. We can stop here for now. That went smoother than expected. I appreciate the help.
No problem. You doing okay though, Syndrome?
I'm fine. Times change. People change. That's the one thing you can actually count on. I made peace with that a long time ago. You should head back and put them in the aquarium tanks. We finished ahead of schedule, so your crew is probably still on the ship.
Right. Xavier said he was gonna test out a couple of shots.
I'm sure. I want to take another look around on my own.
Okay then. Want us to let you know when the filming is done?
No need. Columbina relies on Kuvaki to perceive her surroundings. In Nodcry, her senses are heightened because Kuvaki is everywhere. But here, as long as she doesn't activate her abilities, her range of perception should be equivalent to an average person's line of sight. I figured that out back in Snezhnaya.
That's oddly specific.
I have hiding from her down to a science. So, what? Things might be a bit different now that she's merged with the Moon Sisters, but I doubt there's been a drastic change.
See, this is Sundari.
You two can head back.
She
Don't worry about me.
loves Columbina. And she calls it hiding from her down to a science. It's funny.
If you say so. Come find us on the ship if you need anything.
What did you leave for me, Elen? Did you know I would come back? Or...
Okay, now it's the event games, right? Yep. Go to quests. Let's do the quests.
Xavier, we're back!
Shh! Quiet on set! They're filming over there.
Oops, sorry.
Who dat?
What's your take, Detective?
Detective Charlotte.
Bullet wound to the chest. Gunpowder residue on the clothes. The victim must have been shot at close
Wait,
range.
why is Chevreuse the detective?
You think it was someone they knew? Yes. It's possible the suspect arranged for them to meet at this very spot.
A reasonable deduction. But you're overlooking a crucial
Oh,
clue.
Herlock. Fuck.
What?
The victim's pocket watch is missing. And cut! I think we got it! Good work, everyone! Phew, finally.
Acting was nerve-wracking for me when I first tried it too. Just loosen up, and you'll get used to it in no time.
Chevreuse! Charlotte!
Oh, hello there, you two.
You're filming here too? Oh, so Charlotte's crew must have been the one that asked you to help out, huh, Chevreuse?
Yep. They heard about a potential filming location and wanted to come check it out.
But when we got here, your crew had already beaten us to it. Luckily, Xavier and our director, Lapine Pauline, go way back. In the end, we agreed to just share each other's filming locations.
Considering all the last-minute changes, that's just what Musketeer Pictures needed.
For sure! Based off the scene just now, you must be the star of the film, Charlotte!
You bet! This detective costume really suits me, don't you think?
Oh, for sure. You're already right at home lurking in the shadows taking pictures of this and that.
True.
Add a notepad and you're practically method.
Thanks, Miss Chiori. I appreciate the compliment.
That didn't sound much like a compliment to Paimon.
So this is a film set? It looks like a very happy place.
This must all be quite new to you, Miss Columbina.
Yes. I watched a few films with a friend once, but she thought there was no point if I wouldn't open my eyes. So she stopped inviting me. Looks like I missed out on a lot. True. But being an actor seems like a tough job.
Huh? Most people would swap lives with an actor in a heartbeat. The lifestyle is so glamorous, and the pay is more than generous.
But they have to act out lives that aren't their own, with the whole world watching on in judgment. If they don't do it justice, it must feel like they're letting people down.
Uh-oh.
Exactly how it feels.
Getting
This family has
exposed.
quite the unique perspective. Well, that's true. But these actors are here because they want to be and they think it's fun. Most of them, at least.
Not to mention, the film we're shooting is based entirely on you, Miss Columbina. You just need to be true to yourself.
I don't have to pretend to be someone I'm not?
Not at all. Authenticity is what we're after. For example, this first scene opens with you on the boat, sailing to your friend's homeland. You just need to think about that moment in the story and picture how you would feel.
Oh, okay.
We're all here? Wonderful! Let's head to the deck and get shooting. Oh, and this is for you, dear Paimon. Your clapperboard.
Whoa! Is this the same one Paimon used for the Two Musketeers?
The very same. I saved it just for you.
Thanks, Xavier! Feels like being reunited with an old friend.
Of course! That said, I have a different job in mind for you this time, Traveler. Our film is focusing on a single protagonist, so conveying the subtle changes in her state of mind is of the utmost importance. In addition to the actor's own performance, another way we can convey that is through lighting.
Huh? But there's already a lighting specialist, isn't there?
Yes, but it's clear the Traveler and Miss Columbina share a deep bond. You might have a better chance of understanding her frame of mind in certain scenes.
I mean, I guess that's
Oh, that
true.
makes sense.
So, what do you say? Willing to take on the role of lighting specialist? Then we'll combine them! You can be the chief lighting and camera specialist! Ha ha! It's settled! I leave the job of translating our leading lady's inner thoughts in your capable hands.
So, okay.
Paimon's having a bunch of fun filling up this aquarium. Since Sandroni doesn't mind, we should definitely catch some more fishies and make this place extra beautiful.
Fishy, fishy, fish.
You two, come over here.
Huh? Is everything all right?
Here, this is for you.
What is it?
It's an underwater mobility device I've been working on.
Huh? Wow! That's so kind of you, Sandrone.
It's just a simple mechanical device. I saw the way you were catching fish and... how should I put this? It seemed somewhat... unsophisticated. To be perfectly frank, I found it quite difficult to watch.
She called us.
Was it
She
really
called us
bad?
It
primitive.
was inefficient, unskilled, and completely and utterly inelegant.
She's calling us primitive.
No need to apologize. Everyone has their own ways of doing
I mean, you
things.
could.
But seeing as you plan to keep adding to the aquarium, it might be best if
I
you
would
use
prefer if you
these
went out and
devices.
found me a few more of those,
Home to more than just harmless
Necrozma
ornamental
raids,
fish.
so I can
There are
get,
plenty of predators who could do you some real harm.
you know.
This device will not only help you fish, it'll also help you flee. All right. Oh, and if you're going for a swim, go now. And don't forget to tell me what you
We're killing them to collect them. Do Raid Finder app? I don't wanna. Oh, this is the backpack game. Okay. It could be worse. It could be a lot worse. At least I don't drown here. I'm assuming that... What's the value? Is it... Okay, blue is better than green. Are these better than that? No. Just in general, blue is better than green. I guess the healing potion I don't need. So this is the end. Then I earn money and then I go back and then I earn money and then I go back. The Cosmo Raid! The Cosmo Raid! No! It expired! No! Money! Money, 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 money. Complete. More money, 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 money. Oh, did I do all my raids today? I guess I did. Shame. Level up the bag size. Where's the main missions? I guess I just have to keep going. Well, that's not good. I'm doing negative damage. Hideout, help. Hideout, make it do more. Make it do more damage. Mods, make me do more damage. Wait. Oh. Oh, I did that wrong. Come on, attack me. These are green. I don't know if I want them. I need purples. Wait, there's a boss thing here. Okay, so I need... So I need to... Nope, I don't want Tidalga. Where is it? Where's the wavy cuddy guy? Oh, I don't have enough space for two. That's not wavy cuddy guy. Oh, these are common condescends crystals. I don't want them. There's the cuddy wavy guy. Ah! I failed. I didn't know. Well, I can't beat the bosses yet, I guess. I should keep that in mind, that the bosses are hard. No dip, right? But, eh. I played that wrong. It's fine! I got this. It's a chill day anyways. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Blue. I got a drop. Yippee, I got a drop from myself. I try again, because this time I'm more than level 0. I can actually maybe do damage now. Never mind, I can... Cut it! No, what you say? What do you mean that? Ah! Ah! I hate this game. Hideout, make me do more damage. Hideout, give me more damage. Hideout, fix the game. Yes, thank you. Thank you. You get it. Good job. Send me that away. No, I didn't want to go there yet. Heave! Retreat! Where's the slashy slash? Where's slashy slash guy? There's slashy slash guy. Oh, you only have one claim of each? Okay. Time to fight the boss again, but this time I'll win. Right, guys? Necro was right earlier when he was complaining about the underwater area, because I don't really do underwater combat. So I'm really not used to this. No! Why? Why did it attack? It's not supposed to! I hate this game. I hate underwater stuff. I hate underwater stuff. The movement is so ass! Also, I'm just bad, so that's mostly it. But still! I should have done upgrades. Honestly, I should just, like, extract early. Let me out! I am now leaving, extracting early so I can sell. Money, 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 money. Why can I not go to this one? Well, I guess I kill the boss. I have to kill the boss. I don't know, man. Thank you. Okay, I need to like not. I kill. Where's the other part? Piano bench. Where's the other half? I only get one? That's some sort of BS. Well, this time I, like, killed things. Like, I like, upgraded everything to high hell. If I still lost, it'd be, like, doomed. This is the backpack game. $120, $190. This is more. I haven't collected those yet. I'll collect one. Let me out! Let me out! Oh, I have to complete missions. Bruh. Siegeween! I haven't seen Siegeween in forever.
Hello there, Traveler and Paimon. Miss Kyuton mentioned you've been running an aquarium. Naturally, I accepted her invitation to come serve as a marine Great! With head nurse Siegeween around, we won't have to worry about the little fishies getting sick. Since you asked me to look after the animals at the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland, I've picked up a few tricks of the trade. It turns out looking after animals isn't all that different from caring for patients. Well, the well-behaved ones at least. But that's the thing. Not all fish are well-behaved. So on top of looking after the ones you already have, I have a few ideas for inpatient therapy that I'd like to discuss. The word from Officer Ceseth is that certain wild fish have been getting unusually aggressive lately. Apparently, they're attacking other creatures, as well as divers and even small boats. I was wondering if we could invite them to the aquarium for some rest and relaxation.
That's fair.
That way, we can help the fish and the water. What a wonderful idea! All right, I'll give you all the
Yeah.
I brought one out already. I have to do it again? I'm not doing this in order, I guess. Can I beat them a second time? Or am I? Did I just have a fluke? Ow. I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it. I am now a programmer. Programmer. And my inventory's full. I don't care. I'm leaving. I don't need to care anymore. Leaf. Oh, it's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a lot of fun. One problem I have is that I'm not getting as much hands-on experience as I like. But
Something you wish to report? Go on.
well, I am getting hands-on experience, but the hands-on experience is in a more administrative side kind of thing. Oh, let's do the... Why did I do the thing when I... it's a chill day. Hideout!
All right, without any further ado, it's time for production on our film, a homecoming to officially begin! Turning it over to you once again, Director Farina.
All right. Positions, everyone. Camera operator, clapper loader, get set up. Let me know when lighting is good to go. All you need to worry about, Miss Columbina, is hitting your...
Okay.
Good. Lighting, are we ready?
Place light. Well, she senses the energies of the world to see, basically.
3, 2, 1, action!
This is her homeland.
Columbina.
Cut! The emotions I'm looking for were definitely there. Oh, but definitely keep that gesture at the end. I loved how Miss...
That presence. Sandra.
She can sense her beloved. She can sense her beloved. I should finish the quest. No. Exactly. You get it, Necro. You get it. A firm supporter. There's a reason, even though it's a really bad team. It's a really bad team. I made, Wait, where'd it go? Where's my Ken and Yuri team? Yeah, whatever. I'll get it eventually.
Oh, you've been bringing back so many fish lately. The aquarium is starting to look like a real ocean habitat.
We're practically...
You appear to take great pride.
You betcha. But, yeah, that's it.
Why's that?
Paimon's not sure. It just feels... Oh, that we're missing visitors to come and admire our amazing handiwork.
You're saying you want to open the aquarium to visitors?
Would that not be okay? If that's the case, just leave everything to us. We'll take care of advertising and all the day-to-day stuff. You just focus on your own work.
If that's what you want.
Huh? We only get 70%? Oh, right. Of course. Sandroni is a...
Ugh, you make me sound like some sort of tyrannical landlord. You're putting in the work, so you should get the lion's share. I'm not stingy like...
So that means...
You're sure. You have my blessing. Just make sure it doesn't get in the way of my
Woohoo! The
Of course.
Is the management details? Ah, I see. Oh no. I know what type of this event this is. This is gonna be a pain. Ban! Out! You stink!
Mind. Let them do as they...
Those count as domain challenges? That's funny.
Sindrone said that if everything goes smoothly, we should be able to pinpoint the exact location of her home today.
Ah, you're here. We should get going then. Xavier and the others should be filming soon.
How's it going? Have you managed to figure out the location of your home yet?
I've narrowed down a few potential locations. We just need to take a sample from each one. Once the equipment analyzes them, we should know the exact location and where to find the entrance.
Great! We should get started then.
Yes, this is like an just tedious event. It's gonna be pain. I'm gonna probably do most of it off stream. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to stream. Sometimes I just don't want to stream, and some like, you know, I mean that's basically why I like play this game right now. I wasn't sure how if I wanted to stream, but I wanted to chill,
The filming should be.
and I hadn't streamed in a while, so I played this
We
game.
made good time.
So I'm just yapping.
Do I? I suppose I've just had enough of these anomalies I've been dealing with. The sooner I can fix them, the better. Anyway, enough chit-chat. We have work to do. Oh, but let's head in through the side door. I don't want to run into the crew on the deck. All right. Now we just need to... Since we have some time to kill, I suppose I might as well see how this aquarium...
It's really coming together, they said. Yeah. Sure. Wait, where go? Where go? I go wrong way. I go down. Oh, this is also one of my favorite characters in Genshin. I think my favorite characters are her, and her. Well, she's up there too. Fish your beloved.
Kind of impressive, actually. These must be the ones we caught the first time we went underwater.
Like it?
It's fine, I guess.
Come on! It sounded like you really liked it just now.
You're that proud of it?
Well, yeah. And it's pretty.
You know it's gonna be gone soon.
What do you mean?
After the festival, this ship will be returned to the fortress of Meropede, and this aquarium will be no more.
So?
So, no matter how much work you put into this place, once the festival is over, it's all just going to disappear.
But not making the most of it when we have the chance is...
But if you know it's all going to be gone one day, why even bother?
Well...
That is
Because you still get to keep the things you gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced.
Doesn't that make losing them even harder?
Well, if you put it like that...
very glass half empty type of person.
You just have to take a more glass half full perspective.
Yep.
Not to mention, everything we do here is gonna be on film, so it'll still live on in some shape or form.
And when you look back on it,
Every
only
glass
happy
is full.
memories will come to mind.
It's just, what is it full of?
Exactly.
So it's about finding joy in the process itself.
Everyone.
Traveler, you're back already?
Well, there will always be a situation.
You say that like it's terrible news or something.
Every glass is full. Every glass is full. Anyone who says otherwise,
Oh, never mind. We need to help Miss Guillotin hide ASAP.
that's still
The crew
something.
is heading over here to shoot any second.
What? They should...
There was a mishap earlier that cost them some time. I was waiting on deck so I could warn you the minute you showed up.
Anyway, you should
Space
head back to the
and
captain's
air
cabin
are
right
still
now.
something.
Finally! That's a wrap for the scenes on the deck. Wouldn't have taken half as long if the wind hadn't snapped our equipment in two.
Uh-oh! Too late!
Change of plans then. You'll just have to hide.
Hide? And where
No,
exactly
there
am I
is
supposed
air.
to do that?
Air is a thing. Space is a thing. The absence of space,
Over there? You can get it.
the absence of things in the area mean that you can fill it up with something else. It's still full of
Do I
something.
need my makeup done?
It's full of
for the next
potential.
scene too?
For the love. Let me see. Maybe just a quick touch up.
Huh? Traveler and Paimon? What are you doing here?
Huh? Oh, well,
No, we ran into an issue that, set us back. It meant Miss Charlotte's crew wasn't able to wrap either. We both still have scenes to shoot in this aquarium.
oh, that's not ideal. For several reasons. Let us help then. The sooner we wrap, the sooner everyone can get some rest.
All right.
Thanks, you two.
Miss Charlotte's crew can go first then. If I'm not mistaken, you still have a night shoot later.
Thanks, Director Farina.
Of course. Fellow artists should help each other out where we can.
Agreed. Well then, camera, lights, get set up. Actors, give your lines a quick once-over. Let's try to get this in one take. All right, places, everyone.
That girl, what's your favorite food?
3, 2, 1, action.
I'm assuming that you have
So,
one.
The story ends like this. But when Duke Saint Germanus departed, he clearly said that everything was beyond redemption.
Huh?
I mean, that's actually not a fair question because I have a lot of favorite foods depending on the situation.
From that novel I came across while researching the numerological array.
He's only a genius when it comes to mechanics, and everything else, he's just an ordinary person.
Huh? What was that noise?
Mr. Koba, please don't speak as if I were the accomplice.
Pasta. Pasta's good. I like pasta.
Not so hard. This box isn't sturdy enough for that.
Hasta la vista.
Don't put too much trust in Clockwork Mecha. Unlike humans, machines don't have a heart.
Uh-oh.
A heart?
That's right. It's what's on the inside. It's also referred to as someone's soul, or likened to free will.
They have a soul. She has a
You
soul.
can think of it as a person's core, what makes them unique. In general, though, people don't believe machines are capable of having a soul.
Think of her as a clockwork Pinocchio.
You said my emotion module was faultless.
It is, but that's not quite the same thing.
Do you think I have one then? A heart?
I don't think so. I know so. The question is, do you recognize it within yourself?
That's where you're wrong.
I can't believe this. Forcing me to hide in a box and listen to this drivel. Me.
In the end, clocks tick through tranquil years. Fish swim in crystalline springs. No matter how grand a dream is, it will fade away like this. Forlorn, wordless, silent.
And cut. Whew, that was a long one. What did you think?
I asked you for your favorite food, but even I don't even have a favorite food.
If she makes them do another take, I'm going to flip a lid. And not just
I have so many favorites.
Oh, there were some weird audio things going on.
Why is she glitching?
Wise, it was great.
Report Hoyo! Hoyo, you're glitching. Your glitching made it so that I had a really bad experience on your game. Give me 100 primos. Give me 1,000 primos. How dare! It ruined my immersion.
I can get out of this box.
It's our turn. Camera operator, set up for the next scene. In this one, our protagonist peruses an aquarium in a foreign land.
Yeah,
and gets
give me my
swept up in
primos. Ding
memories
dong.
of her friends.
Ding dong, ding dong.
So, in terms of lighting, that's the vibe we're going for. Got that?
Shoot. Paimon thought there'd be a break and Sandrone could slip away. What are we gonna do now?
Break a leg!
Yep, we're headed off to shoot.
All right, quiet on set. Miss.
I think she would like this.
Quick, we should roll.
It doesn't forage with the others, or prey upon its smaller kin. Instead, it remains where it is, cradled in the coral's quiet beauty, as though the raging cyclones above are of no consequence. And yet, she still stood before the cyclone in the end. So I think that story has it wrong. She is no different than us. She has a heart.
Columbina.
It's real.
What is she doing? Cut!
You okay, Columbina?
Oh, yes. I just thought...
Why don't we take a short break? It's been a long day of shooting so far. That last take was beautifully organic, though. We can use it as is. No need to go again.
Thanks, Director Farina. But I'm fine to continue.
You're sure?
We're in the clear this time.
Ugh! Absolutely suffocating.
You okay, Sandrone?
Right as rain. Come on, let's go check the test results. It's time for me to go home.
Whee! I forget that Arlecchino doesn't count as a Fontanier character. She really should. But technically, I guess she's from Conrea. Anyone with weird, funky eyes. Well, that's not true. Not anyone.
All right, it should be around here. Give me some space.
The what?
Alain, much like Renee, had long predicted that the water levels in Fontaine would rise. Thanks to his expertise in mechanics, he was able to implement a few simple measures to protect our home from flooding. I told him there was no need, that I would just move when the water rose too high. But it would seem he knew a day like this would come. All right, the silt has been cleared away.
I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to explore this.
That will fill the empty middle chamber with water.
I'm wondering if we're gonna be able to explore this after.
In front of the second sluice gate, and this chamber will become empty once again. when I lived here, it was my job to tend to the potted plants and flower beds. Still growing strong even after all this time. Who would have thought? If the weather was nice, I would take Alen out in his wheelchair and we would go for a walk. Before long, we started bringing Polonia along too. Come to think of it, I was the only one who could get around easily back then. Polonia always got stuck at some point. Happy. I suppose they were. Uneventful, but pleasant. Repetitive, but peaceful. It was like living in a world where time didn't exist. Of course, that was all just an illusion. Death still awaits all of us at the end. Oh. All right, enough standing around. Let's head inside.
Look at how cozy this is.
This place is exactly how I left it. Nothing has changed. What is it? Huh? How did you get... and you... read the whole thing? Anyway, since you've already read it, you should just hold on to it. I can always start a new one. Well, feel free to look around. I'm going to start looking for the gift Alen mentioned. Oh, but be careful with the stuff around here. I'm not saying you can't... Oh, I played with these when I was little. During the first few months after I was created, I mean. At
She's
first, Alen and I
Alen's
played together,
daughter.
But it didn't take long for me to become unbeatable. So, Polonia and I played together instead.
She is the daughter that Alen never had, or well, technically the sister, I think, right?
It's been so long. Let's go with this one. The gear. Just remember, you.
This is easy. I know how to play. I know how to do this. Wait, I did this wrong. I know how to do this, but I still did it wrong. I did this wrong again.
Looks like it took you a few extra moves. My first. Well, what did you think of the game?
It did take a few extra moves, but I know how to do it.
You showed quite a bit of promise, too. Oh, these are some of the... and these are just some unimportant letters. I couldn't be... Wait! The people... Oh, this was taken when Alen and Renee were both still at the Fontaine. In his later years, Alen would often sit by the fireplace and stare at this picture. Wearing an expression somewhere, he said he sometimes regretted not helping his friend when he needed. This was Alen's workbench. It's where both Polonia, before Alen was bedbound. This is where he would teach me about mechanics. I would sit and listen, chiming in with later on when he got too sick. I took over. Well, this house... You should have seen it at its prime, when people actually lived here. A lit fireplace, a steaming cup of coffee. That's, you know, we also used to have a mechanical piano that Alen built.
Ooh, how chic!
Alen never played it much. He probably wasn't able to at that point. But I managed to teach myself. Music theory is essentially math after all. Once you learn the patterns, it's not really that difficult. I loved perusing Alen's collection of classical music. The chords and harmonies felt like individual mathematical puzzles. It was fascinating. So I did some composing as well. But as Alen continued to deteriorate, even the sound of music began to grate on his nerves. So I got rid of the piano.
Aww.
Back then, I assumed a piano was like an ordinary clothing rack. Commonplace in every home and easily replaceable. It was only... Enough about that. Alen's gift should be just in here. The only...
So what is the gift? It's probably like a heart.
Wait.
It's probably gonna be a heart.
Compartment at the back of this box. Looks like it's locked with some kind of gear mechanism. Knowing you, Alen, I'm guessing it goes like this, then like this. Got it. Am I a genius or what?
He made it just for you.
A box? Well, you gonna...
It's gonna be a heart. Sandrone's heart.
Expecting. Just how much stuff is in here? A letter? And a bunch of junk underneath it. None of it seems that important. Wait a second. This should be it.
Oh, a cube?
Read the freaking letter!
Algorithmic core. Alen would use it to store information. Only Polonia and I have access. All right, I'll start looking into the core and the letter. Feel free to go through the rest of the stuff and see if there's anything useful.
Read the letter, you bum!
Okay. Hold on.
A snapshot of you playing among the plants shortly after you were born.
Huh? Wow! Look how happy you are in this picture.
What's that?
Just that you come off kind of aggressive sometimes, or you know, annoyed at
Yeah.
everyone around you.
Well then, people should stop being so annoying. It's not like I'm the one with the problem.
Soon. He. But yeah, this story is... She's a creation. She's basically a robotic Pinocchio that has outlived her master or creator, and she just got her heart. She, quote unquote, like kind of just became a real human being, but not really.
Of course not. Oh.
And now she's going back to explore
Piece of paper torn out from somewhere.
the last gift her creator gave her, which is a second chance at life.
And made a breakthrough on a construction problem the Institute has been stuck on for years. Am I a genius or what?
She still says that.
From now on, I should have people address me as Her Highness the Clockwork Princess. Unraveler of all reasons.
Nope. No more of that. I thought I tore this page out.
Then how did it get... Wait, there's more writing at the bottom.
You seem to have developed a distaste for this particular entry, considering I found it in the trash. I'm sorry, but I could not help but hold on to it. Forgive me.
Her rebellious phase.
Don't be embarrassed. Everyone goes...
Nonsense. I wasn't even the one who wrote that. It must be... Oh, that's enough. I told you it was Polonia. You know what? We're done with this. No more rifling around
All our deepest, darkest secrets.
Put it down and let me read the letter. To my little clockwork princess. Not another word. If you're reading this,
The Rage Bait and the Rage
You
Baitee.
most likely received the gift I left for you. I just hope you didn't stumble across all this while cleaning out my effects or something trivial like that. I once asked if there was something you wished for. Do you remember that? I wonder if time has changed your answer. Regardless, I have another gift. A formula that will allow you to come face to face with the anomaly inside of you. If you even still call her that. Why this gift? To understand that, allow me to wax poetic on the soul once again. I would ask you to stick with me until the end, but I know
The anomaly is
always have.
her soul.
I believe a person should be born twice over in their lifetime. First, there's the birth that grants us life. Then, the birth of the soul. It's a matter of transforming the life bestowed upon us into the life we choose for ourselves. And to do that, we must look inward. We must make a conscious choice to define the meaning of our life instead of allowing the happenstance of our existence to pass us by. This is the process of recognizing the soul that lives within us. You are my proudest masterpiece. I told you that long ago. But to me, you have never been a creation or a machine. To me, you're just like the rest of us. You have a heart. In fact, some theories think of the human brain as nothing more than a machine, and thought the product of its computations. So you see, perhaps we're not so different after all. Your inner machinery is just far more advanced than most. No matter how one looks at it, the heart is a complex thing. A place where logic and reason collide with our emotions. Your computational capacity allowed you to become sentient and develop logical reasoning. But it also granted you something that, on the surface, might seem contradictory. Emotion. Emotions and logic often clash with each other, and those instances of discord can accumulate over time. That is the source of what you refer to as the anomalies within you. As you told me once, you've always known what you don't want, yet you've never wished for anything in particular. Similar to how a blind person can feel when a part of their body is in pain without being able to fully visualize its form, such is your relationship with your soul. So, what I leave you now is this: a formula that will allow you to see the shape of your soul. For if you want to protect your heart, you must first be able to recognize it within yourself.
Yes. This is...
Of course. Whether you use it is entirely up to you. You are, and always have been, free to do as you wish. Regardless, whether by my formula or some other means, I trust you will know your heart one day. You always were a fast learner. And the smartest person I've ever known. Ellen. Oh.
Her father...
I'm fine.
gives
I've
her.
already figured out how this formula works.
You made up your mind already?
Why wouldn't I? Resolving the anomalies within my core? No. I can do this on my own. But, I already know what anomaly I need to resolve. Like Alen said, she's an amalgamation of all the times my logic algorithms have clashed with my emotions.
And by resolve, you mean that literally, or...?
Yes.
But if you, let us in like that, wouldn't that mean letting us see a bunch of your, you know, inner thoughts and secrets?
If what Alen said is true, then I'm about to be... born anew. Or whatever. This is your
Or
chance
whatever.
to witness.
Or whatever.
Besides, you already read my whole diary. When it comes to keeping my innermost thoughts to myself, well, I think that ship has sailed.
You're really sure about this?
How many times do I have to say it? Enough with the mushy stuff. Just follow me.
Scatter!
Don't do what I think you're about to do.
All right. With the numerological array, I can construct a simple formula that will allow you
Okay.
to experience what I see.
Never
and
mind.
hear
It's
in
not
real
what I
time.
thought it was.
Oh, just like St. Lolly's scent sharing technique. Been there, done that.
Sounds like that shaman has some tricks up her sleeve. The arcane and the mathematical are both fundamental laws of this world. Being able to achieve a similar result through both isn't surprising. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. But no comments from the peanut gallery, okay? I know I offered, but I still don't want any interruptions.
Cutscene! Get cutscened.
Is this my heart? No, it's probably just the result of Alen's formula. A space dedicated to resolving anomalies. Huh. But it looks like the walls are all... mirrors? You made it. About time. Is that me? From the past? You just spoke of anomalies. Well, here I am. What happens when emotion contradicts reason? Shall we sit down and talk?
Who's the anomaly?
That should do it. Hello, my name is Alain Guillotin. Can you hear me?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? The time we spent here.
Here, I want you to have this.
A notebook?
You can use it to write things down.
I don't need to write things down. I have unlimited memory.
Even so, some things are more important than others, right? You can use it to write about the things that matter.
So you wish me to carry out a basic priority sorting operation?
I suppose you can think of it like that for now. But journaling is also an act of finding oneself. Much like we use wooden stakes to guide a plant to grow in a certain manner, what we choose to write down gives the soul much-needed direction. In the act of choosing what to forget and what to hold on to, we decide what kind of person we want to become.
I don't understand. Like I said earlier, I don't need something like this. This is where we were born. Where our life began. Mornings of tending to the garden. Afternoons spent cleaning, reading, or studying. Evenings of cozying up by the fire, listening to Alen share stories about his past. Alen,
What is it?
what are you drinking?
Oh, this? It's coffee. It, makes me more productive.
I want to try it.
Oh, okay. Here.
Bitter. Speaking of, why did you design me with senses? Taste, smell, touch.
Well, I'm not quite sure. It just
No.
felt like the right thing to do. I suppose I hoped you might have a life of your own one day, and that you deserve to experience all life has to offer.
Oh. Still bitter. But the smell is nice. I thought those peaceful days would go on forever. You know that's not possible. Maybe. But how was I supposed to know the end was just around the corner? That was just
Their eyes
bad
are
luck.
different.
Was it? Well, it
Their eyes are
certainly
very
became a
different.
pattern, now didn't it? Over time, one of the habits we picked up from Alen was a love of coffee. We even took to hosting tea parties. A machine acting like a human. Kind of laughable, right? I suppose that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, that's just what we're used to.
Hey, this place isn't half bad. Great spot for a party.
More and more people seem to be showing up to my tea parties uninvited. Anyone care to explain?
Can you blame me? I saw Columbina leading Capitano somewhere, and I had to see what that was about.
I had simply asked Columbina where I might find Arlecchino. I have business to discuss with her, and Columbina suggested looking here. Tartaglia and I were unaware that this was a private gathering. Apologies for the intrusion. It won't be for long.
This is the tea party that he was dragged to.
Just add it to the list of annoying things that have happened today. What's one more? Since you're here, you might as well stay for a cup of tea.
See? Told you she wouldn't mind.
Much obliged, Sandrone.
Well, look who we have here. Good thing I brought extra desserts. This has turned into quite the occasion.
Capitano, I was just about to go find you.
Pardon the intrusion. Rest assured, I won't sully your gathering with talk of work. We can have our discussion later.
Spoken like a true gentleman. A certain unmannered 11th seat could learn a thing or two.
You know, you really should start being nicer to me, Rosaline. Or I might just snatch that 8th seat right out from under you.
I'd like to see you try.
If you're gonna fight, take it outside. The only mess I plan on cleaning up is tea-related.
And Columbina just eating.
I don't understand how our quiet afternoon turned into such a crowded gathering. One by one, people just kept barging in. And then, one by one, they left without a word. Yeah, pretty annoying, huh?
Of all my days with the Fatui, the times I spent with you, Arlecchino, and Rosaline, they were my favorite. Goodbye, Sandrone.
go, Columbina. We should have just said that. Why didn't we? If we had, would the story have had a different ending?
They are
She couldn't stay.
the big
There
bads,
was no
kind
future
of.
for her here. She would have just faded away. You're right. I suppose that's why you call me an
One of the two big bads.
Every time you make a decision,
It's not really a
there's
secret
voice
org.
inside your
It's
heart.
very public.
My voice, asking to contradict all logic and reason. Why didn't we make her stay? Is it worse to fight for something just to lose it? Or don't you find it unfair? One by one, we keep losing the things we care about the most. But in the end, whether I want to fight for something or cry over all we've lost, you just push it down and pretend not to hear.
Go away! Yuck.
And now, even Polonia, the other half of Elend's legacy, the last remaining member of our family, even Polonia is no longer with us. I did everything I could, but it's just like Elend always said. Polonia was one of a kind. There was no replicating what he managed to create. Don't you feel like our connection to the past is fading bit by bit? Like, even the things we have left are slowly slipping away. I suppose. But you can't move through life without having to say goodbye. And even as we experience loss, there are always new things to be gained. Ever so logical. What's your take, then? It feels like the more I care about something, the faster the world takes it away.
This is all like
It sounds so stupid, but I can't help it.
an attachment issue
That's
thing.
the hand life has dealt me time and time again. Why even fight for something that's just going to be lost in the end?
She's her own
Better to
therapist.
never have had it at all. Better if it would all just disappear. Dark, I know. But the heart wants what it wants. Maybe the stellar linchpin appeared because of me. Because of what I wish for. I don't think so. Yeah, probably not. What an anomaly wants goes against all logic and reason after all. Well, go ahead and do what you came for. You're here to resolve the anomaly, aren't you? Yes. What's it gonna be? Keeping me imprisoned here like before? Or eliminating me entirely, like debugging a code? That might actually be a mercy. I don't care. I just don't want to experience the pain of loss ever again. Go ahead. I'm ready. Why do we keep losing everything we care about?
This is all of her emotions she kept bottled up.
I know it hurts, but that's life. I wish... I know. I've always known.
This is some Celsius type shit.
You've been one all along.
Well, that's a good thing. Now you have to love yourself first.
Oh, Centrone!
I'm fine.
It's okay to cry, you know.
Cry? You've got to be kidding me. Save the comforting, the emotional side of my core algorithm. My emotion module has always been fully developed and operational. Elen tried to tell me that too. I've just chosen to ignore her voice, I suppose. Huh. Come to think of it, it's kind of like the aquarium on the ship.
The aquarium?
The old me took one look at it and saw something I would inevitably lose. So I stopped putting in the effort. Then, one by one, the fish all swam away, and the place became even more bleak and depressing. Pretty pathetic, right?
Don't say that. A lot of people would feel the same. It just shows how much...
Now? After seeing what you've done with the aquarium, I have to... It's like you said. We get to keep the things we gain along the way. And those are things that can never be replaced. Because we choose to hold them in our hearts.
Well said.
Besides, I've already died once. I'd be...
Right. Earlier you... or your inners...
You think that's something you can just ask and I'll tell you? Think again. I may have accepted my emotional self, but I'm not about to go all soft and mushy on the inside and pour my heart out. That said, taking a step in the right direction couldn't hurt. Starting with cleaning some old aquarium tanks of my own.
Huh?
Metaphorically speaking, I mean. Come on, let's head back to the ship. I need to talk to that shaman.
So, oh, this is the place now. Is it gonna stay? I really hope it stays. Please tell me it stays.
Huh? You couldn't get comfortable sleeping near the Opera Epicles, right? Well, I bet that's why. The Fountain of Lucine is where all the water in Fontaine gathers.
Hold on. If it's souls we're dealing with, feeling uncomfortable should have been just the beginning.
And under normal circumstances, I'm sure someone of your talents would have. The problem is, these souls are no longer complete.
Remind me how they ended up like that again? You mentioned something about them being split apart?
Yes, it's called soul severing. Renee of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo came up with it. After learning of Fontaine's impending doom, Renee thought if he could find a means for the soul to live on in perpetuity, it might ensure the world's salvation. Soul severing was the first step of his research. Unfortunately, his theory of the four orthants was imperfect at the time, and a failure along the way caused his physical form to dissipate. Jakob, another member of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo, sought to carry on Renee's legacy and restore his physical form.
By severing their souls?
Yes. After Renee successfully awakened, the two continued their research, and all the severed souls ended up merging into Renee's. After you saved Fontaine by turning Fontainians into true humans, these souls returned to the ley lines. But the souls severed before Renee awakened had nowhere to go, doomed to forever wander the...
Almost as if they exist outside the bounds of this world.
Not only that, but over time, they begin to fuse with other entities. But the full transformation must have been recent. Otherwise, the Udex surely would have... Wait, no, he must know already. That would explain the underwater Melazine patrols. No wonder...
In that case, let's go find Nervalette and we can...
No, not just yet.
Why not?
For one, the diplomatic castle alone would be a nightmare. Even though I haven't reported back to Snezhnaya yet. Besides, with me here, success is a done deal. Involving other people would just complicate things. All I need is for Miss Lolly to help pinpoint the location of this monstrosity. Think you can do it?
With my eyes closed. This is what I do. I'm a lot better at it than manning a desk, at least. But, how exactly do you plan on resolving this soul stuff? Even to me, there's no obvious answer. Seems pretty complicated, all things considered.
Just trust me. I have the perfect solution.
Oh, alright. If you're that confident, we'll follow your lead. Why the sudden interest in helping Fontaine with this, Androne? You never knew Renee and the others, right?
No, I didn't. And you're right. This problem has nothing to do with me. But in his later years, Elen told me he regretted not helping his best friend when he needed. He also felt sorry towards Marianne for being too lost in his If he were still with us, I think friends shouldn't hold grudges or leave behind regrets. Fixing what happened between him and Renee was one of his greatest wishes. All I'm doing is fulfilling it in his stead.
You know, you really do.
You mean everything that just happened wasn't for nothing? Why, thank you for pointing out the obvious, Paimon. Just washing off the grime of the past. Turns out, a lot can build up after being ignored for so long.
What's this about aquarium tanks all of a sudden? On some grand adventure and...
Alright then, Lolly. Tracking this thing down is up to you.
Huh? Oh.
You've got this, Granny Eatsley!
You've got this, Granny Eatsley.
Come with me to Hotel de Boer for a drink. Why? Because I said so. Miss Guillotin, I'll report back on the location tomorrow
Well, don't let me keep you.
All right, you. Time to go. I've got scores that need settling.
We're getting punished for hanging out too much. We're getting punished for hanging out too much without her.
This is where you fall.
Lolly sure drank a lot.
Good morning. We just finished filming a last minute. The others are still down below discussing what...
You mean, how it's...
Yes. They're torn between whether the heroine should...
because the...
Yes. Director Farina and Miss Chiori think a tragic ending where the two never meet would be more poignant.
Now.
But Director Xavier thinks having the two reunite me. On a personal level, of course I want to see her again. Of course I want to experience that moment where we reunite. But that means an actor would have...
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah, don't look so worried. Making a film. Besides, it's all gonna work out.
Work out.
Well, you know. Yep,
I'll just focus on having fun for now.
Well, look who we...
Oh, the lighting specialist and clapper loader that never were.
Yeah. We kinda went AWOL, didn't we? Sorry about that.
Seriously, Don't worry about it.
You seem to be in better spirits now, Miss Columbina.
It's okay. I'm fine now.
So, what are your thoughts on the ending?
We should tie everything up in bows.
Huh?
Columbina and not knowing the actual, like, whatever, the phrase is funny to me. Where are you, Sitlolly?
Oh, right on.
Well, yeah. We weren't the...
What? Are you suggesting Granny can't handle her liquor?
Really? Cause,
Did I? Huh.
let's see. You spent half an hour bad-mouthing Auroron, half an hour complaining about work, an hour talking about light novels.
Sounds about right.
Oh, the crew? Wait, but now that everything with your core is sorted out...
I just want to deal with this mess first. Besides, this is a perfect chance to
She's nervy.
But enough about that. Were you able to pinpoint...
Of course.
Great. The Morte region. The place the souls were severed.
Let me come with. This thing's movement isn't fixed. If it's not at this location when we get there...
You've already gone to...
I don't mind. These old bones have nothing better to do anyway. Summoning a... Besides, if I don't go, they'll...
All right, then.
There's no time...
Sitlolly's jealous. Sandrone is... Oh, I haven't even explored the Tower of Gestalt yet. Oops. Sandrone's nervy.
No.
Should I start the summoning ritual?
Let's drain the water from this floor of the tower first.
Wait, we can...
Of course. Alan and Renee both saw the future that not important.
Stupid books get in my... Are you kidding me? These hitboxes. Wait. Why is it pink?
Ready?
Yeah, when this thing appears. But more than likely, they've already been driven.
In that case, Paimon better find a hiding spot.
If a fight does break out, I should be the one to deliver the final blow. Trust me on that.
Understood. All right, I need quiet. Wandering spirits, drifting along the tides. Hear me now. Broken souls, silenced, torn apart and forsaken. Follow the traces of the past and return to us. Let resentment recognize resentment. Let vile entities be drawn together. And in this place, take form once more.
What? This is exactly why I deal in math, not magic. How are we supposed to know what stage the spell is at? It's like there's no logic to... Mechanical science is so much easier to...
Watch out!
Hey, you! Or I'm a descendant of Fontaine's Lord Artificer, Alain Guillotin. I can make you whole again and return you to the ley lines. You just need to work with me here. Citroni! Shh. Looks like... Alright, plan B.
How are we gonna do... Oh.
You're cursing out the wrong person! I didn't even know them! Most of them already did. But you still have a chance to return to the ley lines and reunite with your family! Just work with me! I told you I'm not like them. I'm stronger. Inverted. World formula. Reversion.
Huh? Interesting. How the frick? Does that mean she can get... What's his face back?
Be at peace among the tides. Lost souls. Is it over? Yep, told you it'd be a piece of cake.
How did you do that back there?
That creature was nothing special. Add a bunch of souls with nowhere to go, a touch of malicious energy, a few impurities, and a whole lot of resentment. And that's what you get. All I did was separate the original souls from the rest of the filth, allowing them to be accepted by the current rules of the world. The principle behind the world formula is divergence. Starting from a point of origin, it deconstructs and reconstructs the possibilities of the world to find certain answers. So, it would follow that reverse calculating the world formula allows us to achieve convergence and restoration instead. Using a numerological array, I was able to do just that.
Okay, so alchemy with numbers.
Logical reduction in mathematics. I reduced them to the basic fundamental essence of their being without changing their underlying nature. That meant... never mind. Judging by...
I think I finally understand how Outlanders feel when I ramble on about shaman stuff.
Point is, it was super impressive! You're just realizing that now? Ahem. Enough about that. We should get going. I'll go... Well, that's one old mess for the books. Glad feels nice to do a good deed every once in a while.
You helped everyone out a bunch and not cry too. Kinda seems like you're just a good person at heart.
I wouldn't be so sure. I'll be heading back to the Fatui soon enough. Fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you when it comes back to bite you.
Well, where to next? Back to the...
Yeah, your personal business, the Narcitsan thing, it's all resolved. That means you can see... everyone's gonna be...
You wouldn't catch me dead admitting to this before, but... yeah, I really have missed everyone. Columbina's a special case, though. This time, I'm definitely getting her back for all her annoying antics over the years.
Mm-hmm. Sure you will.
She'll sense me coming from a mile off. How am I gonna...
She already knew.
Sandrone?
She knew.
Is it really you? You're back? You didn't tell me. You avoided me. Why?
It's real!
Now we're even.
It's real!
I missed you so much.
That makes one of us, idiot. I'm here, Columbina.
Sandrone.
Don't ruin the moment. Or I'll start thinking about how you teleported me to a random location after I explicitly told you to stop doing that.
And scene! Bravo!
Huh? Where did you just go, Miss Columbina? You vanished.
That was all.
Camera? Yeah. Well, the camera was already rolling and it happened so fast, so. Yeah.
Hold on. Yep, my best friend. The one I was looking for. I never thought I'd actually get to see her again. I'm just so happy. Plus, the film got a happy ending too.
You couldn't stop being annoying for 1 second?
They're so wiggly now. Oh God.
As expected, going to the opera house is the true way to enjoy a film.
You get to see the audience's reaction in real time, too. The ending seemed to be received quite well.
Paimon can't believe you let us include that in the final cut, Sandrone!
You even agreed to help us reshoot a couple of shots. Thanks a million.
Most of it was caught on camera already, so it's not like I had much of a choice. Besides, the film I'm in is going to be anything less than perfect.
That sounds like Sandrone.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. It was just interesting to see us on screen together. I'm glad this moment is going to be preserved forever.
Just a pity we didn't take home the Farina Award this time around.
Well, artistic films can rarely compete with commercial ones. You should have prepared yourself for this the minute you changed the script.
True.
True.
Oh, did I hear someone mention the Farina Award?
Come on, don't gloat.
I won't. Our crew winning the Farina Award was a team effort after all. Costume design, script adaptation. Ooh, and the practical effects were so realistic. The flames and explosions even made me jump while we were filming.
A lot of the effects were based on actual items the Special Patrol confiscated from criminals. Who knew they'd serve another purpose, right?
Bruh.
But it turned out amazing! Really brought the thrilling scenes from the novel to life. Fontaine's film industry is seriously impressive.
Which film did you vote for, Lolly?
Isn't it obvious? Great Detective Herlock, of course! That's the whole reason I'm here!
You all should be proud, though. A lot of critics are saying really good things about your film, too. Longing and loss? Searching for something even after it's gone?
Well,
That is what the art of storytelling is for.
That's true.
Watching a film with friends.
Ooh, let's throw a celebration like—
How about the Winglet?
That's perfect! Friends and family are more than welcome too.
You all can head over first and make yourselves at home. I'll bring over some refreshments in a bit. I just have one more stop to make first.
Can I come?
Fine. Not like you'd listen if I tried to stop you.
True. Interesting. I didn't expect this. The grave of her father.
Is this? Yes. Here lies Lord Artificer, Elaine Gaeltan. This is his grave. Oh. I'm sorry, Ellen. I'm sorry this is the first time I've been back since leaving Fontaine. I should have come to see you more often. I got your gift. I even cleaned up one of the Nartsitzenkreuz Ordo's messes along the way. Our home is just as quiet and warm as it always was. The flowers in the garden are still Polonia received irreparable damage in battle. I should have taken better care of your invention. I'm sorry. Polonia was family to me. Just like you. You always said I was a fast learner. But I'm not so sure. It took me far too long to learn the things that truly matter. I never said this to you back then, but thank you for creating me. For giving me the chance to experience life. Being your family meant everything to me. Absolutely everything.
Can I say a few words as well, Sandrone?
Don't need my permission.
Hello, Mr. Guillotin. You don't need to worry. Not only is she a brilliant scholar, she's made a whole bunch of friends, too. And she takes great care of them.
As if.
She'll never admit it, but she's always there when her friends need it the most. So, if she ever needs help, her friends will be there in a heartbeat, including me. That's what best friends are for.
Colin,
what else?
Best friend. Uh-huh.
She likes drinking bitter coffee, listening to piano music when she can't sleep. Turns out she even likes giving hugs.
No, wait! Don't tell him all that!
Huh? I don't understand. I didn't think you'd want to hug.
Well, yeah. But there are still things I...
Okay. I'll come by myself and tell him for you then.
That's not what I meant! Alright. Enough! Should we say a few words too? Goodbye.
You made it! The party's already started. Oh, but, you didn't bring anyone else along?
We did invite a friend, actually. She'll be here soon. She's even bringing some desserts to help over
Oh
tea.
no! Oh
Join us
no!
later, Miss Farina.
Oh no!
I do love a tea party.
This seems like a fun occasion.
Oh no! She invited Arlecchino! Oh boy, Farina's traumatized. Farina's gonna be so traumatized.
Wait a second. Mr. Babs,
Friends of yours?
Veronique is the prop manager for Musketeer Pictures. And Mr. Baptiste is the author of The Two Musketeers.
Yeah, former prop manager. Now, thanks to Duke Risley and Nurse Sijuin looking out for us. Not too bad, actually.
You make it sound like I'm giving you special treatment. I just think the method of justice you chose to pursue is one people can respect.
You are far too modest, Your Grace. The only reason we were even able to come to the surface for the festival is because you fought for it.
It's also just good for the physical and mental health of the prisoners in general.
Anyway, I suppose I have you to thank for keeping the winglet in such good shape. I never knew she could look so striking.
I didn't do anything special. It was most...
Don't sell yourself short, Miss Guillotin. You are the current captain, after all. In light of that, I have to ask. Do you mind if I leave up some of the installations so the people back...
Huh?
Like I said before, I just think it would be good for the inmates who clean and maintain the winglet to see their work put to good use. Besides, maintaining an aquarium is sure to be a lot more interesting than scrubbing rust off the walls and deck.
Of course.
Great. Then it's decided.
That's amazing, Sandrone.
You do know you just invited me. When you
Granny Eatsley, you're really not going to let us borrow these cute little stuffed toys for our magic show?
First of all, Seat Lalin and Eats Papa are Chi-Chi meal. They have inauspicious stars sealed within them, and they're my helpers, not toys.
But the Grin Malkin Cat and Boggle Cat box are Linny and Lynette's helpers. And they still make good partners on stage.
Agreed. We've never had a Chi-Chi meal pop out of our hats before. It would be quite the surprise. I think the audience would love it.
If this was the Masters of the Night Wind, these kids wouldn't have even... I'm terrible at dealing with requests like this. You think you're so...
Lady Sandro?
Hello.
Don't look at me like that. I don't have any mechanisms for you to...
Lynette.
Don't be fooled by my sister's demeanor, ladies.
Well, I suppose when I'm not so busy...
They're so adorable. These are... I'm very, very interested in what will happen when Arlecchino shows up.
Lady Sandrone. I'm sure just your visit alone would make Father more than happy.
I just need to borrow them for a bit. I'll pull them out of my hat, give them a quick hug, then give them straight back.
When did hugging become a part of it?
Oh, I could lend you pair, so you have something to hug.
I don't need something to hug in the meantime. It was never the hugs.
How about this?
Right next to each other?
Yep, super quiet. I'm sure you'll have a great time.
Fine.
A date opportunity? Was it Lolly with the Traveler? Say less, she's in.
You made it. Sorry for starting the celebrations without you.
No worries at all. We're just glad everyone's having such a great time. Oh, right. You've probably seen them around already, but let us introduce you for real. This is...
Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin, right? Oh, we saw the...
Yep. This one started bawling her eyes out right next to me in the theater.
Also Yuri.
No, I didn't bring nearly enough tissues.
Navia and Clorinda, also Yuri.
We saw your film too. I memorized all your names. Oh, guess we can skip the introductions then.
Our effects were pretty over the top, right? Some of the extras in the big scenes were actual members of the Spina di Rosula.
So basically, your contribution was creating realistic-looking chaos.
That wasn't the only realistic aspect. Miss Chevres and Miss Emily were also kind enough to lend their expertise on criminal investigations and forensics.
Oh, it was nothing. I was just honored to take part and help out.
Wow! No wonder your film turned out so good!
Oh, speaking of, want to join in on a round of tabletop troupe later, Miss Columbina and Miss Guillotin? I mean, what better place for a party than a party?
Here we go again.
That sounds interesting.
Yes! Persuasion success! Critical success!
Oh my god. Navia is the only character in the game that has the only character in the game that isn't a witch that has fourth wall breaking. Like, I feel like she does it normally.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. What was in that piece of cake you just handed her, Escoffier?
Alcohol.
Bromaritime flowers, eggs, flour, same...
Oh, it's so delicious. I'm so happy.
Miss Lapine Pauline, look who—
Master! Wait, what happened to your face? Why are you crying?
Never mind my face. Here, let me introduce you. This is Miss Charlotte and Miss Escoffier.
Ice coffee!
Over here.
Oh, look who it is! Perfect timing. I was so busy with the shoot, I feel like we barely got to talk. Ah, and the elusive Miss Guillotin. It's great to see you. Thank you. Oh, right.
They need to, like, standardize the pronunciation. They're pronounced.
And Miss Escoffier.
That's kind of you. But I didn't really do anything.
Right.
Miss...
Yes?
Could I... interview you sometime? I'll treat you to some gâteau de bourre for the trouble. There's only a limited amount available each...
Oh.
Bold of you to use my own cake as a bribe right in front of me.
You know what? When else are we all going to be...
A tiny ass
Are we going to
glass.
toast?
Yep. Come on. Sante!
The water addict. Ah, this water has so much depth.
Yes. I can only hope my presence does not make anyone ill at ease.
Who's this?
All right! This is Nervalette, the Eudex of Fontaine. And this is Columbina and Cindrone.
Greetings.
Hello.
These two must be the Fatus and former Fatus related to the recent incident in Nordcry. I read about them in the diplomatic report.
The Eudex? Oh, the dragon that cries a lot.
Oh, well...
Jeez, Columbina. That's your takeaway from...
Is that truly how I'm portraying Fatus intelligence?
You must put a lot of people in prison then.
Well, it would be more accurate to say I pass judgment on their crimes. All trials in Fontaine strive for fairness and justice, so as to avoid imprisoning the innocent.
So, only the people who deserve it get sent to prison.
Well, deserve is quite a subjective metric, is it not? At the very least, I can promise that in every trial of a...
Oh, for the love...
You seem like a good dragon. I think we can get along just...
well, then she punched me because...
Sorry, Nervalette. Where does she even pick up weird habits?
I see. I believe I have observed people on the streets of Fontaine expressing affection in a similar manner.
It's
I
from you,
suppose I
Sandrone.
now know what it feels like. Yes.
Quite abrupt.
Abrupt.
These two are surprisingly alike.
They're
Oh,
higher
looks
beings.
like Arlecchino's here. Come on, Columbina. Let's go have ourselves a tea party.
They're higher powers that have no grasp. Oh, here we go. Here's the fun part. Let's see how Farina
It's been
reacts.
quite some time since the
Oh,
three of us
Farina's-
gathered to drink tea like this.
Yes, but you're...
Of course it is. The pastries you brought.
I'm glad to hear it. Are they to your liking, Miss Farina? If I remember correctly.
Yes, thank you. The tea and pastries are absolutely delicious.
Wait, I thought she's over it?
I can't believe I'm casually sipping tea with 3 harbingers. Or are some of them former harbingers?
Due to diplomatic reasons at the time, our last tea party was rather tense. But this is
She
simply a
is
casual gathering
over
of close
it?
friends.
Of course. I appreciate the hospitality. In
I'm sure we'd all be delighted to have you join us more often. The same goes for you two.
Of course we should do this again.
This is nice, Sandrone.
Yeah. To be honest,
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're truly glad you're back, Sandrone.
me too. I've realized that holding on to what matters doesn't just mean protecting what you already
Okay.
have.
They're not like the big bad. They're... Think Punisher. If that makes sense. They're like... They're good guys, kind of, but the way they're doing it isn't the most good.
By reaching out and striving for something new, you can gain much more than you think.
But from the start, they're one of the major and yeah, they're
you would
anti-heroes, kind of. But from the start, they've been one of the biggest antagonists of the game.
Don't get used to it.
Who knows? Perhaps your tea parties will only get livelier from here on out. Once you return to the Fatui, we'll have more opportunities to keep in touch in any case.
Well, Notcry isn't too far from Snezhnograd. It shouldn't be hard to find a place where we can all get together.
Oh, and then I can sing for you. Or put on...
Speaking of music, I spotted a mechanical piano below deck. Is it yours, Miss Guillotin?
Yes. Reclaimed, I suppose you could say.
Why don't you play something for us?
Huh?
Yes, why not? You play...
Yeah, come on. Just a little...
For the love of... Fine! One piece, and that's it.
One Piece? The One Piece is real. It's in It's in Genshin. Oh, come on. If we're gonna make a piano scene and show the keys. If you're gonna play piano and show the keys, at least press the right keys. Come on.
musketeer pictures? Everyone ready?
I'm not sure I should be.
Of course you should. You might.
All right, thanks.
Can I be in?
Of course, Miss Veronique.
Thank you. Directors.
Do I really have to be front?
You're one of the lead actors. Of course
Yes.
you do.
Nervous, Sandrone?
No. All right. Look at the camera.
She, after the last major Archon quest, she made an effort to try to see the world through her own eyes instead of through Kuvaki,
And 3,
which is the
2,
power she uses to see the world in the past. So
Musketeer pictures!
it's a recent change, quote unquote. Because in the past, she didn't. I wish I did this story quest first. Because then, I'd have all these Ascension materials, and I wouldn't have to gather them myself. This is 30 beetles! You know how annoying those beetles were to collect?
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't
I can see someone thinking skill issue at me right now. But yeah, Columbina is one of my favorite characters. She's great. She's cute. Then we have Sitlolly, Zandrone, which I'm working on building. I'm working on building her right now. We'll get her to the point where she's competitively viable. Meta-wise. And then, of course, we have... She's also one of my favorites, but for different reasons. I like the different types of cute, if that makes sense. But anyways, that's a solid 3.5 hours, almost 4. I think that's good enough for today. I'm gonna raid into Hideout, who was here earlier. Where is this dummy? I know he can hear me. He knows what I'm doing. Fine, I won't raid into you. He explicitly told me not to raid into him. He said, you guys smell, and he doesn't want to see you guys. I'll go raid into a new person then.